Hi, my name is Sienna Shah, and I'm a student at Loyola Marymount University and a Lead California Youth Voice, Youth Vote Student Fellow. This semester, I had the opportunity to work with LMU's Center for Service and Action to promote nonpartisan civic engagement and voter education on campus. Through the fellowship, I spent over 35 hours creating presentations, outreach materials, ambassador activities, and educational resources focused on helping students better understand the voting process and feel more confident participating in our democracy. One of the biggest parts of my experience involved presenting to different student orgs and campus groups, including Phi Alpha Delta, our pre-law fraternity, Model United Nations, Griffin Circle, the Arube Living Learning Community, and the Bellarmine College of Liberal Arts Dean's Advisory Board. I talked with students about voter registration, mail-in ballots, turbo vote, and more ways they could become civically engaged both on campus and in their own communities. I also worked on creating interactive educational materials and ambassador training activities designed to make civic information feel more accessible and approachable. A lot of students are interested in participating, but sometimes feel overwhelmed by the process. So, helping simplify that information and break it down was really meaningful to me. One thing I learned about myself through this fellowship is how important communication and empathy are when discussing civic engagement. Working in a completely nonpartisan environment challenged me to create space for conversations across different perspectives while at the same time staying focused on accessibility, education, and encouraging participation for everyone across the board. I also learned that many students simply have not had prior exposure to voting literacy or civic education, and that small conversations can genuinely make a big difference. Seeing students go from uncertainty or indifference to asking thoughtful questions about voting and democratic participation was incredibly rewarding. This experience connects deeply to my future goals in law, public service, and political advocacy because it showed me how meaningful community-based education can be. It reinforced my belief that democracy functions best when people feel informed, empowered, and confident using their own voice. Looking ahead, I hope to continue expanding civic engagement efforts at LMU and encouraging more students to become involved in public life. I want to continue building programs and spaces that make civic information more accessible, welcoming, and impactful for students from all backgrounds. Because of my experience as a Lead California Youth Voice, Youth Vote Student Fellow, I became more confident in my ability to educate, lead, and create meaningful change through community engagement. Thank you so much for supporting this fellowship and making experiences like this possible for students like me.